but I believe it was on cooldown. I checked after the fight. Picking up Zeus, nice job Tide. He's got an ult on him. Me just watching the fight, seeing what's going on. And here's Tide trying to fight 3 people with his boots and awesome Ring of Health rush. Yes, he did rush it. So I'm gonna see what I can do here. Pick up this kill on this Necrolite. Really good. I'm gonna D-back a little bit. And I'm gonna do some support, see if I can get any more kills. Should be skilling my abilities, but definitely failing with that a little bit. Now I'm just gonna chase down and follow up with a stun, so he can't get away from that. And I'm not gonna be able to survive and dying. I was a little unaware of that, but still really good play. I mean, look what we're fighting with. We have very low money. We've died a lot, and we're still pulling out such a weird game, as I said. It's like this is what happens when you play organized teams with pub players. It's unusual. Like it's not like a scrim. It's like a pub versus a scrim, and it's like the pub players are like scrambling to try to scrim the players. So here I am with my badass items: wand, boots, wards, and TP scrolls, and actually have money for the first time in the game. Pretty much so. Definitely pretty happy with this, and just really spamming wards. Like, why not? And a little bit of HP. It's not like you need other items, to be completely honest. Just a little bit of stats. You need the boots and wards, and doing something I should have been doing since the start of the game, which is warding. So this is why I purchased so much, because this is the best item you can invest in when you are down, honestly. Spy wards, honestly. Just really valuable. I'm dropping a ward down here for the reason it can spot rune, and it also explores jungle right there, as you can see. And the reason I did that was because Slurk was farming bottom, so that's just another little support thing that I did for the game. I mean, how many pub players ward, and it just makes a huge difference. Because now Slurk's going to see any ganks coming on him. I'll try to watch my minimap and see if any of those get revealed, but at the time I don't remember. I didn't specifically see anything happening. So I'm going to do another ward at the rune spot. This one's going to give some vision. A nice little trick about this one: never put it on the south side of the tree, because then it doesn't see the north side of the tree, of that tree area, and you can even see a creep spawn. See, look at that, all that sight you can see. If you put it on the south side, you're wasting like 40% of the ward's effectiveness, so just don't bother. I'm going for some defensive warning as a whole here, because that's pretty much what they're going to be doing, is going hard offense. We don't even have a tower yet. If you look at the map, there are 3 towers up on us. I'm sorry, two towers, I believe. So I'm just going to drop wards in a place where it's going to give really good effectiveness for potential gank sites. And there we go, dropping another ward. We pretty much have full vision of any paths. Look at that, ward's already paying off. I can see a guy in the map booking it out of there. Yeah. Just stuff like that is going to make a huge difference. I'm not going to get ganked. Hopefully our team won't get ganked, and it's going to give us enough map control to hopefully come back from this. It's going to be tough still, because they definitely still have gold advantage. And they have a potentially farmed PA as well, which is going to be kind of tough to slow down. So I'm gonna try to pull off a kill. I was a little late on. I was a little fast on the chase and drop on my ward, but I'm taking a lot of nuke damage, and I should have waited, because now here's the Tiny. I knew he was close, but I totally dicked that up big time. So unfortunately I went in way too early, and I engaged when he was on the other side of the tree, and I cascaded right when the creep wave hit, which is just bad. And because this guy's really awesome, he's gonna talk shit to me. Nice job, dude. So really the only thing you can do when people talk shit is just humor them. There's no point getting mad. It's just gonna give them more food. But that's funny. That's just how noobs are. They're always gonna be like, "Dirt, you're talking shit to me, dirty." That's just how it works. So see, it's not too dangerous to TP in here. Yep, not worth it. I'm just gonna walk down. I was gonna see if Tide wanted to go in, but yeah. Slurk says you guys don't move around much. Okay, Slurk. And this is just kind of what happens. People start blaming each other. Honestly, a huge skill in Dota, in pub Dota at least, is learning to mentally manipulate your allies in the favorable way. For example, like, hey man, don't be such a bitch. But you don't say that. You have to be like, I don't know. It's all about like being nice, and I don't know. It's hard to explain. it's all about having a nice reaction and not being a dick. You just have to be as nice as possible, and it really does make a difference, especially in games like these where they're close and most of the players are semi-good. They're going to stay in the game for a while and hopefully keep your team slightly close to pulling out a win. So currently just kind of hanging out defending the bottom tower in there. Yep, looks like they're pushing. They're going to go for a kill here. Some tombstone. It's going to be pretty dangerous for me. I don't know if I'm going to survive this. Nope, no chance. Got initiated on, and everybody ran like a bitch. Not necessarily saying they should have stayed. I mean, yeah, look at that. That was a 4v3, but I mean, throw something. Yeah, I don't know. I guess there's just Slark and Invoker, whatever. I don't know. Deafening Blast, Tornado. He probably doesn't have a lot of Wex. I'm not sure exactly what build he went, but that guy definitely should have. They should have tried something. Going for the fast Vanguard, phase boots. Really doesn't have that much farm considering it's mid solo with an Invoker. You just have so much last hit potential. Pretty nice ult, hit everyone there, and right as his dispersion went off. So yeah, I'm getting into the fight, trying to see if I can pull any kills out. Help out the team. Go for a pretty bad stun. Got a little balls. He should have saved that. I mean, it's pretty slow cooldown. You gotta save that thing when you can. I'm gonna pop on heal as soon as I get out and see if I can make anything happen. Definitely tough when they're up on us on farm and kills. Nice Deafening Blast. Definitely saved me. I'm gonna drop some zombies and see if I can help out with this kill. Dropping a stun. And the ward to finish it off. Nice. And I mean, the ward is just obscenely powerful. Do not underestimate it. It is so good. Way better physical damage than you are ever gonna put out. So don't be afraid of that at all. Getting some strength items. Normally I go for like fast treads or arcane boots is super popular by pros right now. But I don't have cash, so I just went for Bracer. Doesn't make a huge difference, but Bracer plus your heal gives you a little bit more life. So I'm gonna do some warding. Pretty much, if you take a look at the map, missing kind of a big chunk in the middle there, so we'll see what I go for. I might drop another ward there so we can do some farming, but I also might go for a forward, kind of close to mid lane place would be pretty nice as well. We'll see where I replace that ward. Looks like I'm gonna go for the bottom plant again, which is... No, I'm going for that one. I kind of want some Rosh vision, and I kind of want the same anti-gank vision against Pink in the bottom lane, so I decided that was the best spot, especially because mid-game, you're going to be much more likely to have a Rosh going on, and the first place I warded at the bot lane is just not going to cover Rosh, so warding really is a very... you have to look at the states of the game. I mean, when you're new to warding, I mean, might as well just throw them out runes, and that's going to cover most of the functionality, but once you start learning all these new spots, it'll be really useful. So there I am, dropping the Maledict right away. I'm not going to stun the correct guy probably, so might as well Maledict, and it gives vision. And really kind of a small engagement here, so we'll see what goes on. And am I going to get away? Attack those zombies. Nope, just got owned. Really mad about that one. If I was ever butthurt in this game, it was right there, for sure. Not happy about dying there. Team pretty much just ran away again. And Invoker full HP with creeps, or with his Forged Spirits, and he still doesn't attack the zombie. It's like, come on, dude. Just like that. So, Tiny with a dagger, which is pretty good. I don't know what he's doing the whole game, but apparently farming a dagger, which is really important. Still, they're doing pretty good pressure, and I'm a little short on wards, so but I only have 2 gold. I've got the wards though, I should really be there. We'll see if I can. No, can't save the Tiny. Maybe I'll save Tide. Nope, got there too late, unfortunately. Can definitely save Invoker. Dropping Maledict first is just awesome. If you can pull that off, go for it. Totally. Zeus being a little crazy with the kill, getting pretty low HP actually. They have really good nuking power, but that's where you gotta play really safe. You gotta know when to back out and follow up. So.
You seek me help?
One thing, I hope you guys like the first-person view of these. I'm probably gonna do more in the future. If you're looking for just basic Dota know-how. This is probably a good way to learn it. Keeping my eyes on the map, like seeing what's going on. I'm really bad at that. I'm gonna say that every time I talk about the map, and you guys are gonna love it. And so yeah, just wording. This is about how visual you need to be, especially in a turtle situation, at least. I mean, there's not a whole lot of map control. There's not a whole lot of teamwork. We're just down so much that it kind of becomes a slight farm fest. And keep your eyes on the map. I mean, the wards just help so much. If you're in a defensive position and you don't have wards, it fucking sucks, honestly. It's just not fun to play because you don't know where anyone is. I'm trying to contribute to this fight, but I'm totally out of position, and the fight just moved away from me, so I was really mad about that ward not going down. Just sucks I was on the other side of the tombstone, away from the team. I just pick up a kill. I'm not sure that was maybe Invoker. Nope, Invoker's still alive. I guess Tiny, probably. So yeah, getting back to the team, back them up a little bit. Still have pretty decent mana pool. Can throw a stun still. Yep, and I think I was yelling at Tide, I believe. Tide did that a lot this game. He's pretty much sitting in jungle and auto-attacking the creeps. And here's where PA makes big mistakes. I mean, if you're neutraling, or I mean creeping right there, that's bad. Like, you need to you need to like stay closer to your team. We did our best, but that's only Maledict level 1, so it's really not gonna get any kills. If that was Maledict level 4, PA would be dead right now. So that's the disadvantage of going fast paralyzing cask. If you're doing one-man ganks, definitely max Maledict first, but in team fights, if you get good bounces off and you're not fighting illusion heroes, I mean, it's just really powerful if you're fighting away from creeps. So let's see if we can just wanted to get some mana because that's pretty much out. It's definitely nice to have the mana possibilities to do a death ward if you need to. And now we're in a defensive position because they're definitely looking like a pushing. Like they're pushing a little bit. Necrolite is in the middle of nowhere, but he has solid items. He's got a Vanguard, treads, and almost a mech. Just try to keep them at bay right now. See if I can help out on any kills. It looks like Tide's going to make it. Seems. And nice initiate by Tiny. See if I can clean up this kill. Nice. Kills down, dropping the Maledict, and getting back before I die. Dropping the ward, trying to put some good damage on and dying, but unfortunately they all backed out, so not a big deal. They probably backed out because of the ward, which is reasonable. And they did not lose a guy. Yep, and they're coming for another kill, keeping that wand ready. You guys gotta, if you don't have a macro mouse yet, or like a macro editor that you can set a hotkey on your computer to it, you need to do that. I mean, I only have 2 currently. It's at my wand and my word position. I think it's numpad 1 and numpad 4. But it is just huge. I mean, try just going from blinking with a macro key to blinking without a macro key. It just makes your blink dagger 4 times better. Honestly, it's just, if you don't play that way, you need to. It improves your game a lot. And if you need practice getting used to it, my biggest tip for that is use tangos. Set any clickable item you have to that hotkey until you get used to it, because eventually it's going to be like, oh, I have an item there. You know what button to press. It's wow, getting some really good stuns off on Craigie exterior. Let's see if I can help out on this. I can follow up with a Maledict, and really just dropping it down. I mean, it's still level 1, I think, maybe level 2, but that's what you gotta do in battle. You stun, you Maledict, you maybe Death Ward, and you pop on your heal and you standby Bugle. That's just how you play the hero, at least in a support role. I should definitely maybe have some wards out. I mean, why set them in my inventory, but we could use some more vision south. But see if I can. Yeah, they're gonna back out. They know they're not gonna. Really good restraint on that team. Having restraint in Dota is a huge skill. If you look at my Dota cache stats especially, and I look at them and I say, wow, I've got not gonna be able to save Slark, unfortunately. My Dota cache stats, if you look at my kill death over time, the only reason that it has gotten like increased, I mean, I think it was about 1.5 kills per death when I first started playing Dota cache, and now it's about 1.7 around there. The only reason that it's improved so much is because I've got more restraint. You have to back out when you know you're gonna die. But I mean, it's tough. It's all. I mean, Dota is very much a game of split-second decisions, and yeah, if you make the wrong decision.